Hi folks, welcome to the Sabre Zone. This is the video where I discuss what you guys got to say. Something stood out. Shout out goes to Sticks and Cricks. And Sticks says, very interesting comment. Tanking took the soul out of this team. I think we will be competitive at the bottom of the league for 2 more years. No sense trying to compete with the current powerhouses. Slow, methodical buildup of talent and hard work. Try to get 2023 first rounders. And I am right on board with Sticks with that thinking. And especially what stood out was him saying, or her saying, I think it's a him, that the soul was taken out of the team from tanking. And folks, I think any of us that have been Sabres fans long enough can't argue that point. When we tanked years ago, it took the soul out of this team and it never returned. And you know what? This is why I'm against tanking now. And I seen the effect it had with the losing culture. It was not something I expected and not something I thought I'd have to live afterwards, you know? So what we're up against now is completely reestablishing our culture in our dressing room. And I believe that we're on the right path now. I like Granato. I think he's a great choice of coach. I know he doesn't have much NHL experience, but I just feel right about it. It's the only way I can explain it, guys. I liked what I seen in that team, and I like how that team resurrected from the dead all of a sudden into a fun-loving team, it seemed like. It seemed like the guys were having a blast by the end of the year. And if he can accomplish that with the mess that he took over from the Kruger era, imagine with a clean slate what he might be able to what he may be able to accomplish this year. I honestly believe, okay, and Sticks, you might be not agree with this. I think we're going to overachieve this year. I really do. I think the Sabres are going to overachieve, and we are due for a winning season. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but we're so bloody due at this point. And I'm not talking playoffs. I'm just talking about a winning season. If it's 1 game over 500, this team is due at this point for some shift in luck, in change, in mentality, in anything. Everybody, I think, knows and will agree. We're just long overdue. Something's long overdue to break. We can't keep losing forever, guys. It just isn't in the cards that way for anybody. So where are we headed? I think we're headed to a good spot. I do. I know you guys were telling me, a few of you said, oh, I seen better AHL rosters. I'm like, oh my God, is this where we're really at? You know, I didn't even look at it compared. I don't look at AHL rosters like some of you might. Oh God, come on, guys. You know, geez. I honestly do believe good times are ahead, good times are coming soon, and good times are coming fast because it's the culture change is going to happen this year. I'm going to go right on the record saying it. I believe the culture change is going to happen from the get-go. We're going to be looking at this team. We're going to be feeling like this team doesn't feel defeated every day like it used to. You're going to just feel it. Granato had that sense about him, you know? And I think the kids really, really like him. I really do. I think that having a coach that's loved and liked around the league, okay, can also attract free agents in the future. Not that that's the concept. I'm not looking for free agents. That's not what this is about. But I'm just saying if there's one out there that fits in perfect with the team, he might look and say, Granato's a coach. I wouldn't mind going over there, you know? That's the way I'm looking at that. So looking at it from a perspective of a fan that's, you know, watched, got a decade of losing, I really do feel that, yes, Sticks hit it right on the head when he said tanking took the soul out of this team. And that's what happened. And that's what happened to us. No, it didn't happen to Pittsburgh. But folks, we can't expect also to be fortunate like Pittsburgh either, you know? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Connor Bedard winds up being a Penguin eventually. That's just where I'm going to go with that. I wouldn't be surprised. That's a lucky franchise over there. They're very lucky. And if you would have told me in the 70s and 80s I would see the Penguins become mightier than the Sabres, I would have laughed at you. I would have. There was just no way I thought the Pittsburgh Penguins would ever be better than the Sabres. And then in the mid-'80s, they drafted this guy named Mario Lemieux, and everything changed. So I don't want to rely on drafts right now. I want to rely on what we have. I want to rely on management to get this thing straightened out. And also I want to rely on our fans. We can't give up on this team. We just can't. It's kind of where I stand with this, guys. Okay, it's boiling in here. I'm going to go take a break, and I will see you folks in the next video. Have a good one.